करते हुए ये
Itu.
You take the pictures and send them to me.
Now there is formality.
You will have enough time.
yeah, that's right.
At the end.
Please clear this way.
Shiva.
Yes, sir. You will be given
Welcome to Australia. All the best.
I.
So please come. So this way. Sir.
This is my request. Yeah, please. Photograph part.
Ah, yeah, he's there.
Oh, he's second.
You can't get through here, but I'm not going to go in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Guys, just be careful.
Yeah, no. Careful. Yeah.
Oh,
Honourable Minister Martin Ferguson, Honourable Members of Parliament and Senators, fellow Excellencies, led by the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps and my good friend, the Argentinian Ambassador, His Excellency Pedro Raul Vidandra Mercado, gentlemen, ladies, members of the Indian community who have joined us here today from all parts of Australia, please join me in welcoming the Indian cricket team. Captain Mahendra Singh Dhoni, an icon of young India. A round of applause. And keep clapping till I tell you to stop. Flamboyant Vice Captain Virender Sehwag. Unique record with Sir Don Bradman of 2 knocks of over 300 in Test cricket. Our fabulous senior batsman Rahul Dravid, our little master Sachin Tendulkar, and a very special DVS Lakshman. The 2 bowlers who are also here in 2007-08, Zahid Khan and Ishant Sharma. And our dynamic young cricketers, our future greats. Ravichandran Ashwin. Complete. Virat Kohli. Abhimanyu Mithun. Ajinkya Rahane. Umesh Yadav. Pragyan Ocha. Ridhiman Saha. Varun Agal. Rohit Sharma. Vinay Kumar. Praveen Kumar. A round of applause, please. And all the support staff. Ladies, it is not every High Commissioner who has the privilege of welcoming the Indian cricket team, both at the beginning and the finish of her tenure. What can I say? We have our selectors too, you know. And I am grateful to mine for giving me an extended 4-year tour in Australia and for leaving me in place to see our boys here again. Since the last time they were here, so much has happened. In cricket and in the Australia-India relationship. India won the World Cup edging out Australia. One of our great captains, the Nawab of Pataudi, returned to the pavilion. Australia lost to England. And we lost to England too, that common enemy. Before winning the ODI series. Both Baji and Andrew Simons are in India. Andrew Simons is in the big boss house, and Baji outside. But even if you put them together in big boss, they'll be mates. They've played together in the same team in the IPL. Over the last 4 years, there have been ups and there have been downs, but we have moved past that in cricket as well as in diplomatic relations between India and Australia. And here, I would like to quote from an oration I heard a few days ago. Relations between the two teams are much better than they have been as far as I can remember. Yes, that was from Rahul Dravid's beautiful Don Bradman oration.
Yay!
For those of you who have not heard it or read it in full, I would recommend that you do. As one of my friends said, it answers the question traditionally left floating in the air. If only walls could speak. Well, the wall has spoken, and magnificently. In fact, Dravid's oration covered so much ground and so eloquently that I'm going to let his words speak for me this evening on India-Australia relations and what cricket means to our country. But first, I'm going to answer a question he put to career diplomats.
On your right.
It is often said that cricketers are ambassadors for their country when there's a match to be won. Sometimes we think that is an unreasonable demand. After all, what would career diplomats do if the result of a test series depended on them saying walking? Well, I'm not sure what other career diplomats would do, Rahul, but I'll tell you what this particular one would not do. She would not walk. And then there was this comment, and I quote, "But as ties between India and Australia have strengthened and our contests have become more frequent, we realize that as Indian players, we stand for a vast, varied, often unfathomable and endlessly fascinating country. In India, cricket is a buzzing, humming, living entity going through a most remarkable time, like no other in our cricketing history. In this last decade, the Indian team represents more than ever before the country we come from, of people from vastly different cultures who speak different languages, follow different religions, belong to all classes of society. I went around our dressing room to work out how many languages could be spoken in there, and the number I have arrived at is 15, including Shona and Afrikaans. Most foreign captains, I think, would balk at the idea, but when I went India, I enjoyed it. I marveled at the range of difference and the ability of people from so many different backgrounds to share a dressing room, to accept, accommodate, and respect that difference. In a world growing more insular, that is a precious quality to acquire because it stays for life and helps you understand people better, understand the significance of the other. I ask you, That's the end of the quote. I ask you, could a professional diplomat have said it any better? Perhaps not even Duleep Singhji, who was a cricketer and the Indian High Commissioner in Canberra once upon a time, one of my very distinguished predecessors, but one who played for England a little before independence. In conclusion, we stand at an exciting time today, both in cricket and in India-Australia relations. They are both in transition, on the way up. Both our teams are in transition too, and this series will play a critical role in that transition. May the better side win, and may that side be India. Well, we're running to a very tight schedule, and I will hand over the mic to the Honourable Martin Ferguson, Minister for Resources, Energy and Tourism, a friend of India, someone who plays with a straight bat, and someone whom I've had the honour of working closely with from the time I arrived in Australia on issues that go to the heart of the India-Australia relationship. Minister.